Hello people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tolu Lokwe. I film about faith, marriage, lifestyle. Adejumo. Gladly.
That's not a complete introduction.
My name is Tolu Lokwe. Adejumo.
We paid the right price.
And in this video, we have mom here again. And on this segment, we're just going to be talking about everything in-law related. I am so blessed that I have a mom in love in you. You are amazing, and I feel a lot of people see this, and as much as some people can relate, a lot of people cannot relate. So there's some questions here for us as in regards to in-law matter. Okay. So we're just going to jump right into it. The first is, how was our first meeting like, and first impressions? Can you remember?
Can you remember?
Yes.
Tell us.
The first time I met mom, apart from
official.
Yes, the very first time I met her, I came to the house with my sisters Christmas Eve. That was after PJ and I were already talking, and then like I knew that mom and dad were at home. So like, and then mom's house you can see from upstairs. So at every point in time, I knew that
because of people like
they might be watching you. So I was just packaging myself, I wasn't talking too much, eating too much. And then my mom now came downstairs. Of course, when my sisters went to visit, greet her, and the mom was not like, "You are Tolu Lokwe." I said, "Yes." I was like, "Yes, mom." But yeah, that was our first meeting. But for first impressions, trust me, my impression for mom has been like this. There's no need to even go into that one. I've admired you from a distance. So when I even came and then I knelt down and I met you, I was like, at last. So yeah, that's what it was.
Same. You know now. Same. My son had told us about you, and we know your parents. We knew Tolu's parents, but I didn't know Tolu specifically. I couldn't say this is Tolu.
Yes, ma'am.
So I remember when my son sat that day and he told us and argued his case, and and all that, and I said we're going to find out because my sister-in-law attends your parents' church. So my husband picked his phone and called my sister-in-law, the one he follows, and asked questions, blah 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 blah. And I said, but I like the mother. The mother should be able to give back to somebody that is good. I think I like the mother. That one is beautiful. And then she said, okay, another people will talk about you once you're a woman that's,
Yeah.
So I knew we were in the same whatever. And then when I met Tolu, and at a point, Tolu went to, I jumped. Is that only Foster?
Yes, the first impression.
The time you went to the US.
Thank you.
My daughter was having a baby and Tolu was doing her master's in England, and she flew to the US to stand by her and all that. I remember my daughter called me and said, "Mommy, etiriya."
Oh, Auntie Kelly, shout out. Funny thing is, we're not even engaged though. We're not this is what.
She called me and said that, and all that. So we thank God for you.
Thank you, Mom.
Like beautiful addition.
Thank you, Mom. That was I used to look forward to every time Mom will come to England because dollar must enter my hand. Pounds must enter my hand.
She will just leave school. Come and stay with me.
Once I hear that Mommy is coming to what? Gathering workers I'll be here. What can I do? Free pounds card. Thank you, Mom. Next question says, how do you prepare yourself to be a good in-law? So someone is asking, how do you prepare yourself to be a good mother-in-law? And then I'll answer, to be a good daughter-in-law.
Okay, I read books. I had listened to people. I had seen things. And I looked into my life and my relationship with my mother-in-law. In all honesty, my relationship with my mother-in-law started before I knew who I would marry or who would marry me. I started praying about my children, and I started praying about my mother-in-law that would be best of friends. My mother-in-law died at the age of 110, blessing me. She practically died in my hands in my house. One day she said to me, raise your right hand up. I did. She said, among your mates, in 70 times 7 ways, you will stand out.
Wow.
That day she said, I came to bless you, not even my son. I didn't come to visit my son. She said, I had a daughter after I had your husband, because my husband is the last one. He said, but she died and God replaced her. You are my gift. She offended me, but I just made up my mind. No, I will not sow what I don't want to read. So I really prepared. I read the book, The Mother-in-Law Dance. I read. I prepared for Tolu and her sister.
Thank you, mommy.
And I just said, we're going to redefine mother-in-law. We got all this, they will always fight, they will say it will never happen. So once Tolu or Adebimpe enters my room, most times where they go is the wardrobe.
Yes.
And I'm binding them. Come back here. Come here.
The
husbands will be saying, when I carry my mommy, I bag him my feet. Mommy, I scarf in my feet. I prayed, but is it like this? Because I thank God they're not wearing my shoe size. That was in my room a few days ago. She looked and said, it's a year.
If only.
She said that year. I said, what is it? No, mommy, say that. But you see, does it change our name? Does it remove A from my name? So it's now Adejumo because I'm good to a daughter-in-law, or because my daughter-in-law is my friend. This is life. That's how it should be. Women upholding women. Women befriending women. You can never hear that father-in-law, you say your own. Son-in-law, you say your own. It's always sister-in-law, mother-in-law. We're changing the narrative.
Thank you, mommy. Thank you, mommy. Thank you.
That's all she does.
Thank you, mommy. Yes, ma'am. Then for daughter-in-law, to be honest, I think because at a very young age, I understood the place of the Holy Spirit. So I just speak in tongues, and then I'll have this idea of my husband and mother-in-law in my head, even before I met PG, and just speak in tongues, because I feel like in that area, sometimes you cannot even... Sometimes you cannot even put it into words exactly what you want your mother-in-law to be. You just know that you want to have peace. And then the second thing is, I knew that if I will be in love with somebody, that love that I have for the man will make me also love the people he loves. So for me, one of the things I did was making sure that, I married my best friend and somebody I was in love with, so that in loving him, I'm also loving everybody that's a part of him. Yes, and then, but when I now...
Our dogs.
Mommy, when I realized that I was going to marry PG, I even stopped preparing. He's not there to prepare. I was so excited because I'd listened to mommy's messages about she had come to my local churches, and then I heard her talk about how I'm already praying for my daughter-in-law from when the guy was in the womb. I've been praying for his wife. I said no more preparation. mommy has done all the preparation for me, and it's been so amazing.
And
Thank
you are so good. I remember a day to your wedding, or 2 days to your wedding, you, PG, your mother, we went to the altar.
Yes, it was intense.
And
it was
intense. To your prayer. This
Thank
girl
you,
is
Mom.
deep. I'm glad.
Thank you, Mom. I'm so blessed. Thank you, man. Next question says that how to establish a good relationship with your in-law from the first time. How do you make a good first impression? How do you sustain a good relationship with your
You
in-law?
should answer that.
Mommy.
You should. It's your question. We have talked about the first impression.
Yes, ma'am.
So how do you maintain?
How do you maintain? Okay, I'll speak from a daughter-in-law's perspective. One of the things that I came into marriage knowing is, I used to say it when I was working in the bank, you cannot fight your boss and win. And then when I came into marriage, it dawned on me that you cannot fight your in-law and win as a woman, as an African woman. I'm not here to say that I want to change the narrative that sister's-in-law, my sister's husband now has to be the one respecting me instead. I don't want to now change the narrative to be like, feminism. No, it's not my calling. It's not me that wants to come and carry everybody's load on my head. So to have peace and to have that love and communal feeling, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to fight any in-law and win. And the way when you already know that you cannot fight somebody and win, you don't come battle ready. So I feel like a lot of people, because of this in-laws are wicked narrative, when they go, they already have...
They really go.
They come battle ready. And that's one thing you should not do if you want to enjoy your relationship with your in-laws, because it's like a clean slate. The person you meet or the person you know is your partner. You are now coming into the marriage, and that's when you now start to know the other people. So if you already come with preformed ideas, even things that your partner tells you, you should not, because his relationship with them is going to be different from yours. So you should not judge anybody based on what you've heard from your partner. You should be able to, form your own and have that clean slate of, I want to form a relationship with this person, I want to form a relationship with that person. Aside that, I feel like also knowing your place is very important. When mom was speaking earlier, she spoke about how, sometimes when she would say, oh, excuse me, let me leave. I think it's just, in Yoruba, they say, ko moju. It's very important. You cannot say because you want to, we're now one family. The truth is, you still have to know boundaries.
Excellent.
Yes, you still have to know boundaries. Excellent. And also, my sister-in-law and mom-in-law are amazing, so they make it easy for me, to be honest.
I remember on your wedding day, when it was time for PG and I to dance.
Yes, mom.
I put my mouth very close to his ears and I said to him, if you will treat Tolulope half the way your father treats me, you're going to have a great and a marvelous marriage. Then I said to him, one of the things I told him, I said, from now, I cease to be the most important woman in your life. The person to tell now is Tolu. She's taking over from me. And thank God I've been praying for you. I said, she's taking over, so you tell Tolu first, and you don't have to tell me.
No, your type is red though.
But that's what I told him that day. He whispered, he thanked me, reminded me of days and that and all that. Then he began to, fan me. You were there.
Yes.
Then at a point he removed his wedding jacket and he was fanning me. I used one eye to look at my husband and I say, me no fan, and all that. So it's what I did is I decided to befriend my daughters-in-law. In fact, PD is so jealous of being and I. We've been waiting, we've been together for you and mom. I hope you are not in the what's going on here? Just like I did, I snatched my mother-in-law from my husband, made her my own, and I took care of her the way I want to be taken care of in my old age. When we get to heaven, that woman is going to thank me. I spoiled whatever, I made sure I took care of her more than her daughters did. I was a challenge to them, and in case they are watching, it is the truth. I was a challenge to them. So when my daughters-in-law came, I had prepared. I have now also decided to befriend them and relate to them, sometimes outside my sons, and all that. So because I just know in my mind that your children are married should not be a war. That girl that is coming is not your enemy. She's a blessing. So why must you say, hey, what a deal? They didn't get pregnant on time. So who says it's the girl? It can be your son. Or who says it's the man? It can be your daughter. So I have a solid relationship. My husband and I have a solid relationship by God's grace with our, not even just our children-in-law, but even their family members.
Yes.
Their parents. So I think that many people are also doing that now, even though we still have challenges with some. But please, let's stop that. Let's have peace. Let's have joy. Let's enjoy.
Thank you so much, mom. Next question says, this one, you people. What inspires us about each other? I'll say what inspires me about mom and where did they? See, mom, I don't have like too many mentors, but mom is somebody that even before I met her in person, she has been my mentor from a distance.
Thank you.
Oh, don't even want to be inspired. Like, why are you asking me? Mom is like goals, like in 1,000 years kind of goals. She is strong, very strong. The strength she displays like on the pulpit is nothing compares to how she, holds her own in her marriage, in her, children's life. She's that force that you just want to balance everything so well, mom. And as much as your itinerary is very tight, you're traveling, the fact that she still holds the fort in her house is something that I don't know the strength, but I know that it's God. Yes, I know it's God, but it's just out of this world. So I'm really inspired by mom in business. Mom is a correct businesswoman. If people in business, in a marriage especially, she honors dad so. so much. She, she just knows what to save her time. in ministry. That one. I was just scratching the surface like this. In ministry, both personal, both in church, she's goals for like forever. And I really, really appreciate you. Thank you for raising the bar so high.
Thank you.
So high.
Adejumo is a combination of brain and beauty.
Thank you.
This is what I want a woman to be. She's very resourceful.
Thank you.
And then she understands destiny. She has not allowed marriage to kill her purpose. And she has not allowed purpose to kill her marriage. She's a balanced 21st century young lady. And I'm glad that she's the Lord's and she's mine. So I can say that yes, it works. This thing works. Everywhere I go in the world, not only in Nigeria. Even my second daughter, my first daughter-in-law, she's my second daughter-in-law. My first daughter-in-law said, "Oh, are you Tolu? Are you?" She said, "No, she's my sister. She's my sister." Every time we have to explain. Tolulope is reaching her world. She's building a legacy, and she's a family woman. I'm very happy. She has a happy marriage, a truly happy marriage. That is the truth. A truly happy marriage. And I'm watching her now as a young mother. I'm happy.
Thank you, Mom.
I'm impressed.
Mommy is teaching me.
I'm impressed.
Guys, let me bust my bubble. I'm going to say it here. So one time, when Soteria used to eat, Soteria is my daughter, in case you don't know, when she used to eat like every time. I now started placing on like a feed schedule. I was like, I cried one time. Mom was not saying, Mommy carried on. I was like, your daughter wants to eat. I'm like, Mom, it's not your time. Mommy said, in my 56 years alive, I have never seen anyone do like Mommy put me on the blast. She said, I'm coming. She can't say, she went to Daddy. Like,
Baby,
what kind of disciplinary? Daddy now came.
2-month-old baby, one time for the time for Nigeria.
Daddy now came. Madam Disciplinarian, go and feed your daughter. Nobody told me before. It was so funny.
See the baby now. The baby should eat when he wants to eat now.
Thank you, Mom.
So I thank God. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you,
proud
Mom.
of you.
Thank
Your
you,
mother did
Ma.
well.
Thank you,
Keep
Ma.
saying it.
Thank you so
God
much.
bless her.
Amen.
May God prolong her days.
Amen. Thank you so
Jesus'
much,
name.
Ma. Thank you, Ma, for making also yourself available for us to continually take from. Thank you so much, Ma. And when you spoke about, she's truly in love, that leads me to the next question. Somebody says that, Mom, how do you handle the fact that your son loves to do Lokwe so much? Does it make you jealous or what?
It makes me thank God that my prayers are being heard.
Thank you.
Do you know that if your children's marriages are fine, you will have peace in the evening of your life? Today, he has slapped me. Tomorrow, he said, I'm just looking at them. Yes, it's too lovable. I'm so excited. All our children, the 8 of them, we have 4 biological and then their spouses. I just say, hey, God, thank you. Yeah, Mrs. A, Mrs. A. There's no perfect human being. There's no perfect man. We have our times that we can't share with you here. So don't think, oh, they must be angels. We fight in our but we still settle it and then we move on. So I am not jealous or. And then God has allowed me to have my own.
Oh no, Daddy.
That loves me, that cost me a funky baby.
So you're not going to be jealous about that.
I have my own, I thank God. So
thank you so much, Mom. Next question says, how do I know for sure my God sent in-laws? This is for you, Mom.
Once you are married to a God-sent spouse, automatically now, just don't miss it in marriage. And then you two don't go, like Tolulope said, don't go battle ready. Your mother-in-law is not a witch. If she's a witch with her witchcraft, she brought up her, your husband to this level. Please forget about all that. Go in love. We're not perfect. You will still make our mistakes, but just make up your mind that this is my mother. It be in the man it be in the man that is sharing. I'm going to live here and I'm going to prosper here. And then, forgive her in advance and enjoy your life.
Thank you, Mom.
And when you start having kids, give them to her. And say, hey, Mommy, I forgot. Hey, Mommy, you can't. Deliberately go out with your husband.
Mommy, Christmas is coming, sir.
I can't wait. I'm waiting for the 7 of them. I'm waiting. I'm blessed.
Thank you, Mama. Mama has given me one hint. You know how she said that she snatched her mother-in-law from her sister? Auntie Kemi, Miss Loiso, I'm coming. I'm here.
Yes, they are waiting.
Today, I'm here.
Oh my God.
Next question says, what would be your advice to wicked mom-in-laws? What can they do to get better?
Mama, gbogbo yín tí àwọn ọmọ yín ti ṣe ìyàwó in case tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ wa. Ìbùkún Ọlọ́run ni àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ó ní ìdí ká máa bá wọn jà. Wọ́n ṣe orogún wa. Ṣé kò bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Má ṣe kẹ́lẹ́ fọ́mọ mi o. Má ṣe kò dáa rárá. Those of you that are mothers-in-law, whether it's your son or it's your daughter that is married, please, I beg you, let's change this narrative. What if I saw Walenu? Mothers-in-law are evil. Mothers-in-law are bad. And these girls, they are ready to fight to any level and take these children and relocate to Australia, relocate to Canada just to avoid you. It's not good. In the evening of our lives, let's receive and accept these children. They also have families. They are also not perfect, definitely. But please make them me. I put my daughters-in-law. I tell them, sit on my lap. So,
yes.
You know,
I'm going to start pictures for you.
Sit on my lap. So yes, it's life. It's a privilege that you are alive, and these children decided to marry your children. They are not dummies. They too, they are blessed. They are not begging to marry. So let these marriages work. Let your children's marriages work. Please change your mommy, because these are the children that will bury you when you die. So please change and then enjoy your life in the evening of your life by loving your children-in-law.
Thank you so much, Mom. Thank you, Mom. Because I feel like it's so much when people that know, they're like, you're so lucky. Any picture of us I put, you don't even know what's going on. You are really blessed. Because I know that a lot of mom-in-laws, even I have friends that will say that my husband is always on the phone with his mom every night for at least 30 minutes. Like the guy is still tied to. So I know that there are a lot of mom-in-laws that
sometimes
are not helping.
It's not even just mom-in-law, it's sisters-in-law.
Sisters-in-law.
I had a terrible experience, but today we are best of friends.
Yes, Mom. Thank you, Mom. Next question says, what boundaries should be established in a mom and daughter-in-law relationship?
We don't have boundaries. You see the way we've been laughing. It's not because we're before the camera.
It's against our mommy. Mommy posted a picture on Instagram recently. I wanted to comment that, Mommy, I'm coming for this dress. I just said, no need to comment. Just take action.
You see? Just take action. After they may take action, how long back one year? But I'm not worried. They will still be buying it, and they have even started.
Thank you, Mom.
Well, it's mutual respect. I can't. She's married. I can't be shouting at her now. I can't say, "She o ma pe mo ti de se ko ni, she o le se bella wa." Torí kíni, mama ya de lọ́jà. I know see. I can call her and say to Lord, I'm going to bella o, jo my dear shows free. Mutual respect. And as in-laws, please let's initiate these things. Let's not wait. Then so why you when you are coming, buy this, buy that, and buy for them and send to them. She too has her job. So you cannot say she won't be cooking for you every day because you live very close to her, whatever. No, I don't believe in that.
Thank you, Mom. There's somebody that something like this even happened to. The woman was living in the same state, the same city with her and her husband, and then had her own help. But every time she travels, it's as if she was always looking for an opportunity to leave town. When she comes back, she's always like, so you cannot cook for me. You cannot. When she told me, I now tell her, I said, you know what? You're already here. It's wisdom you do. When you know she's coming, just now buy food. Pack it as if you could.
In a way, yes, now.
And give her so that peace can reign.
Set the table, leave everything there. Because sometimes it is hurting women that hurt women. But they're not happy in their own home.
Yes, Mom.
Just transfer the aggression. Who are you to be enjoying my son when the father didn't treat me well? Or maybe because they lost their husbands early or something. So sometimes that's what happens. Just treat them with wisdom and all that.
And then another boundary though for me, yes, mom does not have, if I knock on her door, she does not create any boundary, but as much as she doesn't, I think it's very important that I don't take advantage of that.
Both ways.
So yes, ma. So know when to give especially because you're even a very busy person. This one, I think I can be overdoing it sometimes. Don't want to give space.
And sometimes her space is too much. She said, I'll be the one calling.
Because just came back from Kenya. Just to, don't also, the person has a life too. Don't be your mother else's face every time, no matter, yes,
man. Call me,
mommy. And then you're not talking about everything that is happening in your marriage, disturbing the woman. Oh, this, oh, that. As in, as much as, yes, man, it's very important to know when it's getting too much. And when you need to tone it down as well. So I feel like that's the only boundary. And knowing that mom is my husband's mom. So if there is a conversation that doesn't concern me, if say we're sitting in the dining and mom says, "Don't you come?" I will not now say, "Okay, since we are one."
Let's go together.
Yes, it's my name Oluwajomi. I'll now stay there, or even when you see that the Holy Spirit will teach us these things. Then you just know that the environment is, maybe this conversation is, there's nothing wrong for a mother to want to speak to her son alone. Maybe it's something that you can hear about later, or right now she just wants to confide in her son. Just learn to respect that and don't make it an issue of she's always talking to her son alone. What about me? That's the only boundary I feel like I've been able to create. Even though will still say it's a hammer, this is what we becoming. But yeah, thank you, mommy. The last one says that how do parents-in-law add to sibling-in-law or rivalry? And how they can also
you have 2 boys. Every time you are saying, sometimes in the presence of the wives, your brother, he just bought that car now. Your brother, he's getting car now. Your brother, he won't run now. It's you. It's not right. You're comparing, or you call this. Come and watch the clinic. No, it's not you. Let him watch it. Things like that. Let's respect our children. As now that they are even married, please don't treat them as if they are still kids. Babies, they have started having their own children. They are fathers and kings in their own homes. You'll be sending for them. And if you don't come, is it because you are married now? Stuff like that. I handle that. I'm still handling some. Even that guy said I don't want to live in this city because my in-laws. So things like that, I think.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Lastly, I just want to say that there was somebody that spoke about her husband is cheating, and then she now said she spoke to his mom, and his mom said that it's a normal thing for men his age. So in terms of also the relationship of the child and the partner, like PJ and I now, I feel like moms, especially the the husband's mom, also has a great role to play. Like mom will call PJ and I randomly and talk to us about this is what you guys should do, what's the next step for, and it's not out of a place of prying, or it's just out of a place of, you can tell from the approach that she has good intentions for us and she wants us to move forward. But instead of that, some mothers actually cause that separation. So I can't come to you if I'm hurting because I know that you probably tell me that. Yes, ma'am.
It's true. Yes, I told you, she's very intelligent. I told you. Jesus Christ, she will become a mother-in-law very soon.
Amen.
After graduation,
The
future is colorful.
Amen.
Well
Thank
done,
you so
baby.
much. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I was so blessed in solutions. You people should be cheering. Let the comment section just be full already. Let mommy know we appreciate her coming on this channel. And I'm sure that you'll be blessed. Thank you. Please subscribe on your way out. I will see you in the next one.
Subscribe.
I will see you in the next one.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Subscribe.
If mommy says subscribe, please. Who are you?
Thank you.
Right. Bye, guys.
Oluwa Funke, ọmọ Adejumo. Oluwa Funke, ẹ bá mi kí princess mi. Oluwa Funke, ẹ bá mi kí sọ́tẹ̀ ìyàwó. Oluwa Funke.
Thank you so much. Bye. Yes,